Hey guys, so for this style I'm starting with old hair, and I'm starting my first part on my right above my ear. This part is going to curve around, curving towards my face. For my next part, I'm starting closer to the middle, more on my left side, and this part is going to go all the way in the back, but I will be changing this part a little bit later. After I'm done with this part, I'm going to go back over to the first part that I created and begin at the end of that part, making another part going straight down. And then I'm going to start at that first part once again and make another part going towards my face. And it's going to look like the part that I'm doing right now. So, later came earlier than what you probably expected. Here's that new part that I said I was going to change. It's more curvier than before. For the left section, which is the biggest section that is left, I'm going to be doing small to medium size flat twists. So I did 12 parts that made 13 flat twists. The ones in the back are just a little curvy. Once I got in the middle, I did some slanted pointy kind of part, and then when I got to the front, instead of doing them going straight across, I did them going towards my face. For my right side, I created 9 parts that made 10 flat twists. Some of these parts are a little curvy, and I can say they kind of slanted as well. And they are on the small to medium side. And when I was done, I had 22 sections. As I prep for my first flat twist, first I'm going to use some of my shea butter mix. And then I'm using some Mazzani twist coil and jelly, and then some grapeseed oil. I'm starting all of the flat twists from this section, starting from my ear and working towards the middle. They all will be also going towards my back. And don't forget, just like I mentioned earlier, when I get to the front, those flat twists will be going towards my face. So I'm almost done with this side, and here's how it will look. So for the other side, I'm using the same products in the same order. And once again, I'm starting these flat twists, starting from my ear and working towards the middle. For the first half of this section, those flat twists will be facing towards my face. And then for the front half of this section, those flat twists will be facing towards my neck. After I'm done with the right section, I do have one more section left, and that's the one in the middle. For that section, I'm still going to be using the same products in the same order, and I'm doing a bunch of 2-strand twists for this section. And now that I'm all done, here's how it looks. So it's the next day and I'm heading out. First, I'm going to oil my hands and show you guys once again how it looks. So I'm going to be starting with my right section first, so I'll put the rest of the hair away. Once again, I'm starting in the back, and I'm unraveling all of the flat twists at the ends about halfway. And I'm going to do this all the way until I get to the front. Once I'm done, I'm going to head back to the back and flat twist all of the flat twists together. That was a mouthful. And I'm going to flat twist until I get about 3 inches away from my face. And then I'm going to stop and place a bobby pin to hold it in place. And once it's in place, it felt a little tight, so I loosened it up. And then I headed right over to the other side. For this side, I'm just going to continue to finish unraveling the rest of the flat twist and also the 2-strand twist as well that was in the middle. And then I'm going to head to the back. Now for the back, you know I love my 2-strand twist out and flat twist out look. So I'm going with that look, and I'm just pinning it to the side and making it look like a mohawk. And then I went back to the front and finished up on the flat twist that I was working on, twisting the rest of it together and then turning it into a ring. For the rest of the hair, I decided to go with a pompadour. So I'm going to grab most of the hair together, swoop it to the side, and then pin it down. And for the little bit of hair that's hanging, the same thing as well. I wanted a little shape to the style, so I started to pin the base of the mohawk. And then I went and looked around to make sure that the mohawk wasn't spaced out, whereas if you look at the mohawk from the side, you don't see a lot of holes and spaces. And if so, I closed them up. And then I checked one more time for anything that needs to be fixed. And then I'm going to show you guys the final look. So for the second look, I went with another one of my lovely babies, and I'm talking about my lovely ring. First, I grabbed the flat twist in the front that was on the right. I brought it to the other side right on top of the other flat twist, and then I pinned it down. After that, I started to create my rings. Now for this style, and some of the styles that I've created on my channel, a lot of times I do freestyle my rings. There are a few styles that I've did that I knew exactly where I wanted the rings to go, and that's the best part about those styles. But for styles like this, you just want to make sure that the rings look good whichever way they go. And once I'm done with the rings, I'm going to head to the back. And for the back, I just wanted my hair to hang to the side and hang out. But in order for it to stay to the side, I added some bobby pins to the base. And I also added bobby pins to make sure that all of the flat twists stay in place. So I'm almost done, y'all, and as always, I'm going to check for anything that needs to be fixed and show you guys the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I want to give a shout out to all of my new subscribers. If you're not following me on Instagram, please follow me. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one.